Hey everybody, this is Jerome with Geronimo's Workshop, and today I'm going to be making a toy box for my daughter, and I thought I'd share the experience. So, my front panels are going to be 14 inches, and I'm going to cut them off with a jigsaw. What I'm using for this project is going to be aspen, and I'm going to go ahead and cut that first panel. Okay, so now I have two pieces right here, and I'm going to use a table sander to straighten out the edges, okay? That's the next step. As I said earlier, the next step is to use my bench sander and work out the sides. I took a ruler and made a line so that I know where flat is. And I'm doing this outside because this thing makes a lot of mess. I got my front and back piece cut out. Those were 14 inches wide with 24 inches tall. Now I'm going to cut my side panels at 18 inches wide, 24 inches tall. Okay, so now I'm just going to take them back outside like I did with these. Put them on the bench sander and work the sides again. Now that I've cut all four sides out and sanded the sides so they're nice and level, I'm going to go ahead and use my Dremel tool with the plunge router attachment. And I'm going to put rabbets on the sideboard, on both sides of the sideboard. So now that we got the rabbets cut out on all of the side pieces, we can start to put them together sort of like this. This is what a rabbit is. Hopefully you can see that. And then they join together simply like this. We're going to use glue and brad nails to keep them in place. Okay guys, I ran out of battery while I was shooting, so we'll have to show you the second one. I've already done the first one. Alright, so just apply glue here. And start applying the brad nails. I left this front piece untouched. I'm not going to glue it in yet because I'm actually going to cut some of this off. Maybe to about here. I plan on doing a little bit of a fancy woodwork. Okay, so now I have my box put together, or my toy box, and I have cut the front box, or the front piece, about 3.5, 4 inches, and I'm going to draw some accent design here, and taper the wood down towards, from this corner down towards that new height of the front piece. And it should have a nice pretty look to it. Alright, so I got my pattern drawn onto the back of this so I can cut it out with my jigsaw. You probably can't see it from there, so I'll bring it closer. Alright. I got my jigsaw set up with a scrolling blade. I got it to the scrolling setting here. I'm going to go ahead and cut out the pattern. One thing I should mention, when I'm cutting, I usually stay off of the line a good bit and then I'll file down or sandpaper down to the line. That makes sure that I get a good line. Now I've got my pattern cut out, both sides and in the back. I've got two heart shapes that I want to cut out here as well. And I'm going to cut a pilot or drill a pilot hole in there so I can get my jigsaw in there. Now I'll go ahead and cut the hearts out. Now that I got my heart shapes cut out, I'm going to go ahead and use this Dremel tool and maybe a file and get it all worked out. So now I got all the sides cut out, got the heart shaped out. I'm just going to go over these edges with a soft file and round them out. Maybe even some sandpaper. Alright, so I've gotten every corner nice and rounded out. Took my sandpaper, kind of did a circular motion. Just like that. And this is what it looks like. Starting to look pretty, huh? The lid here, all I did was take some of this aspen wood and fit it into this area and make sure that it is going to... See, there's going to be hinges here. So when the door closes, I want it to be flush with this piece. And I found that this piece is 20 1/4 high. So I wanted to make sure that this one came up to 20 1/4 high. I'm going to take this wooden dowel and I'm going to brad nail and glue it right here to where when the door comes down it's going to rest on that. Now it's time to cut the lid. Alright, so I got the lid cut out and I used the bench sander to make sure I get a perfect fit here. As you can see, it fits like a glove. Alright. My accessories are going to be these hinges right here. Very classy. And my knob, since this is a girl's toy box, look at that. That's really nice. So I'll install all so here's the finished product. I got my knob, all of those. Nice fancy design here with heart shape cut out. I picked this specific dimensions just to fit the area that it's actually going in. You can use any dimensions that you want and just use the same method or same style, or what would you say, technique. Just use the same. If you wanted to use the same technique, I just was basically trying to show you how you could make something like this. Alright guys, well, there you have it, the finished product. I used a roller and painted on some off-white paint that I had laying around. Put some butterflies on it. Put some semi-gloss finish over the top of the butterflies to help them stick. With the sandpaper, I went ahead and did a 60 to 100 to 220 grit. Started off with the 60, then to the 100, then the 220. And then I filled the gaps with some wood filler. Anywhere I saw some cracks or some blemishes, filled it up with that. Then I used the roller, finished it with the white off-white paint, and put the knobs on and screwed on the hinges. And there you go. So get off your butt, make your own. Just kidding, you don't have to. But thanks for watching, I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share my videos, add me to your favorite, comment please. Thank you very much. Bye bye.